Aussiedownunder Paranormal Investigations. I just got to do a quick walk around of our investigation we're doing tonight. This is a bit of a daytime view before it starts getting dark. Got farriers, got blacksmith, that shed right there in the distance, the green one, that's old stationary engines. This is the stable hand's cottage, or the stud groomsman's cottage. That's just a gallery. That's Whisper over there. This is the ground. There's an old, that's the old school. And behind that tree, it's a little bit muddy here where we are too. That's an equestrian centre there. What I'll do, I'll go inside the stud groomsman's cottage. I've got one of our investigators in here, Samantha. She's in here at the moment. And there's Samantha. Say hello.
Hello.
We'll be setting up a heap of cameras in here. One of the bedrooms. We are getting some activity in here at the moment, and especially down in the bathroom, which I'm coming to. We're also getting knocks at the moment as well, like that knock. This is a kitchen. These are this cage that stops the general public getting in. These will be all opened up very shortly. Now the bathroom, this is where Whisper, one of our investigators, our lead investigators, he gets severe headaches every time he comes into this area. So we'll definitely be setting up some cameras in this particular area. It's a fairly small area. Hello Monique, you should be here. I've got your money for the sage. Oh, there's some very cold chills here. Hello Brenda, how are you? We're going to be inside, Brenda, tonight. We've got to set up in the staff quarters, which I'll. Sam's frantically. What you doing?
I was just checking. Oh, that's your phone.
That was debunked.
But in the bedroom down there, I had to open up the doors because we got spikes in there. So I'm going to be interested in doing that room.
Cool.
I've already introduced myself. So
You have?
yes.
Yeah, no, we'll have all our gear, like the control centre. That'll be in. I'll just walk over to where that'll be set up. As you said, we've got toilets for us guys and gents and girls and ladies. We'll be set up in that room over there, which is not far from the stud groom's cottage. So we'll run some cables out. So you got no worries about being cold. What we'll do, while I'm running, I might as well keep walking. The wind's starting to pick up a little bit, but that's not going to be a problem. We've got some duckies there. I'm walking over to the school, the old school, and there's some more. They might be a problem tonight when we're walking around. It's a fairly large area too. It's probably 2 or 3 acres. There could be a problem. I can just picture we'd be walking around in around these tracks and might trip over a duck or a goose or something. They also have animals here as well, so we're sort of tacked onto the side of an animal farm as well. one here is it's the old Cooper's Plains primary school or rural school. Which is opened. So we'll have some other gear up. I'll have some gear sitting here. I've got a very strong presence of the smell of chalk. The old discs. So we'll have some cameras set up in here. Get some stuff on the wall. Hello, Tina. Oh, we'll have a great night, we hope. We're probably, we'll be here for a while. And this is looking out the school window, across to the whole area. That's where I've just come from. Hello, Caitlin, how are you? Oh, this is a famous hat that last time we'd sort of done a bit of a quick walk around here. That's a famous hat that Whisper put on, which I think might get a bit of use tonight. How many classrooms have got how many classrooms have got a sink in it? So that's the school. I think that's part of the equestrian centre. They've got a group down here that come down here for the horses. That's I think that's their shed there. This is a great way to lose weight. It'll be even funnier if you see this camera land on the ground. You know I've slipped over in the mud. Fairly large area for the horses and donkeys and sheep and everything else that goes around this place. Now we're just walking over to the shed where they've got the old lot of the old farm equipment. We'll also do a live feed tonight, actually on the investigation, and we'll have some probably some SV11s going, spirit boxes, portals. We'll have all that sort of stuff running. So we'll do a live feed probably around 9:30, 10 o'clock. You'll see some old gear here. Some of the old plant. You'll probably come down here too a bit later on and have a look see. As you can see, it's a fairly large area. There's all some more investigators up there that are coming. And there's Sammy Seal. There's the wildlife park, which is in there on the other side of the fence. That'd be right. You know, you want to go for a nice homely walk, and what happens? You lock your car and they want the car keys. What do you say?
Thank you.
That's all right. Oh, that's a worry. Yeah, well, I'll keep walking. Sorry about that. Yeah, so where was, oh, that's the native reserve wildlife park. Kangaroos, emus, everything else that they've got in there. Now we're coming to some of the stabling sheds. As I said, we've got full access to this place, and we've got it all night. A lot of some more old gear. Part of the blacksmithing, which they still do. They still run blacksmithing. Apparently they do also blacksmithing courses here. Last time we were down here just to have a look round, it was quite interesting that there was on the day that we come here there was all female blacksmiths, which was quite interesting. I thought this was going to be fairly quick, but apparently not. Coming up to the blacksmiths. This is a fairly old shed. Well, definitely, this is one of the original sheds. This is what it looks like. This is what they call the roll top barn. So this is inside the blacksmith. This is where they do all the. This is where you can actually come and learn how to be a blacksmith. They've got all the gear, a few mod cons. It's fairly heavy bits of machinery. Looks like there's some of the students' works by the looks of it, up there on the board. That's the, as you can see, it's a fairly old building. It's one of the original, as I said before, it's one of the original sheds on the property. Over there's the old vintage engine sheds. I'm not going to walk all the way over there. We've got a church over there. I won't walk over there at the moment. Let's sort of get back and start setting up some cameras. We've got a fair amount of cabling to run out some of these places. Some more buildings. These have been adapted to toilets.
Just going to go and open up the church.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll just keep walking. Go this way. This is the stallion box. And that's all that is. Just a room, so we'll probably be over here as well. Here's just some of the, as you can see, might give you an idea of what they used to do here. And as for the training of the police horses. Yeah, and that's that building there is the main stable. Hello again. This is where you need a scooter or a bike. No, this is the main stable where all the horses were housed for the night. and that's about it. We're coming back up to the old school. Again, no, sorry, my mistake. The old house. That's where I started from. That's looking at that's the back of the house. All right then, people. I will chat to you all a bit later when we're in lockdown and in total darkness. And thanks for watching. Cheers for now.